guys, it's your girl Hello and welcome back to the Hello channel. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different other than me running my mouth, yapping. I asked some of you on Instagram if you wanted to see my stretching routine video. The reason for this channel is for things that I like to do. If you know me and you're a part of my day-to-day life, then you know that I'm always stretching. I stretch literally all the time. Disclaimer, this is not no yoga. I'm not really like a yoga fitness instructor. No, I'm not your gym professor. I'm not your life coach, your workout coach, whatever. But I do like to stretch, and it does make me feel good sometimes, or it makes me feel good all the time. So then I'm gonna do a little video on how I stretch. Maybe I should have looked up like benefits of stretching, but I think that it helps. And it helps with your joint mobility, it helps with the circulation of blood, and it just helps you feel good overall. I'm always stretching. My mom thinks I have a problem. She legit thinks that like I have a sickness in my head for stretching so much because I'm always stretching. I started stretching when I started working out, and then now I don't really be working out as much, but I still do stretch. I stretch all the time, every morning, every afternoon, every night. I don't really have a routine for it, but whenever I feel like I'm a little bit tense, a little bit bored, you know, whatever, I like to stretch. Without talking too much, let's get into the video! I'm a fool. Sick at the Prada. Oh, hey, oh no. Okay, but first, let me take a shot. So for me, I like to start from the top to the bottom so I can make sure that I've stretched out every single muscle. As you can see now, I'm working on my neck. I like to move my neck with my hands to the side and to the side until I feel a nice little stretch. I like to move my head to the front too so I can feel a little stretch at the back of my neck. I like to throw out my arms like that to the back, kind of. So I usually hear like a little snapping in my back, but you don't have to do all of that. So I'm about to turn around right now so you guys can see me better. Yeah, so I like to put my fingers, my hands palm down with my fingertips facing my body, and I like to lean all the way back into my arms. This helps with the shoulders, and I forget what the name is called, but the upper part of the back. Then I also like to lean all the way back like so to get my shoulders feeling nice and stretched out. I also like to go back and forth until I feel that like my shoulders and my back is a little bit loose. And then with this trick, I try to like hold my arms there and then try to get your elbows together. It's not going to be all the way together, but like at least you get it. You get a nice little stretch in the upper part of your back. Secondly, I like to do this. This stretch could be very confusing because it could be either a hamstring stretch or a back stretch. So for you to feel it in your back, you want to kind of make sure that you're putting your weight in your back. So when you reach out and then you grab your foot, make sure that you're stretching out your back, and then pull your back out as much as you can as you're holding your toe. Another trick is as you hold onto your foot, you could push your foot forward, and that will stretch your arm forward and stretch out like your back nicely. Then I also like to do this little trick just to get like the whole of my back, you know, whatever. So now that we're done with the back, I'm gonna go down to my legs and my glutes. You want to get into this position like so. Make sure that you can feel the stretch in your quads. You can feel it in your not your hammies, your quads. And then to feel the stretch in your glutes, you want to grab your foot and move it towards the inside of your position. You want to move it what should we call it, laterally, medially. You move it medially, yes. So you keep doing that, moving your foot gradually until you're in this position. Now it looks hard, but you're not gonna it's easy when you try it. Then I like to lean all the way forward. Like as you're sitting here, you should be feeling it in the leg that is bent. And then I also like to grab a few pillows to elevate my hands so that when I lean forward and I put my head down, I could feel the stretch in my shoulders and my back, as well as my legs and my glutes. So I just like to do a little back and forth, and I like to lean all the way back to get my back stretched. Then I like to do a little twist on both sides, try to kind of reach the heel of my foot that's outstretched. Yeah. And then I'm going to stretch out the foot that was bent. So I can't do a full split, you guys, but this isn't the point. The point isn't to do a full split. The point is to stretch out your body. So this is like just a little stretch for my hamstrings. And then I'm going to, well, this is just something I do in between, kind of to get my body, hey, oh, go holla, come on, sexy girl over here, okay. All right, so now I'm gonna switch legs, and I'm gonna do yes, I'm gonna talk through this one a little bit more than I did the first one. Yes, so as I'm in this position, you wanna, yeah, I'm just leaning back, feel the stretching your back. Yeah, so to get into the little sit-in bent position, I don't know what it's called, you just hold your foot and try to bring your foot towards your body. Try not to put the weight on your foot. That's why I'm holding my foot, because I did this one time and my foot was hurting for days. So try not to put the weight on your foot. Make sure the weight is in your glutes or like in your thighs, and then bring it all the way in until you can sit on it. And then as you're sitting, try to stretch out like your legs as much as you can. Try to sit in as much as you can. As you can see, just stretching back, so I could feel the little back situation going on as well. And then I will do the regular thing as I did before: lean forward, lean back, twist to try to touch my toes with both hands. Ooh, your arms look good, sis. Ooh, come on. Okay, and I'm going to repeat exactly what I did for the other one. I'm just stretching out this leg, stretching out my hamstrings. Stella's bringing soup to me. Just go out with the soup. What? It's so crazy how you realize things after you're editing, but I'm not cutting that out. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yes, so I'm just still continuing to stretch. Yes. And this is my little pelvic stretch situation. You want to go down on your knees in this position, and you want to keep your knees as wide open as possible, and then lean all the way down with your arms outstretched. You feel it in your pelvis. You can move side to side to stretch out one side more. I also like to do a little rock with it. So I just like to rock back and forth into the sit-in position. It might be a little tight, but it feels better as you go. Okay, so now I think these they call cats, dog and cats, dog, cow and cats, cats and cow, whatever. I just like to do that. And then I like to move into the cobra pose. Put your arms all the way down and just stretch your back like so. Yeah, I also like to do the elevated pillow situation because it really helps with my arms and my back. Like, as you can see, like my back is having a little stretch situation. So I like to do that a couple of times. And then I like to go over to what I call my killer finisher mode thing. This is not hard. You just lay on the ground and then invert your hands all the way down to your palms down again with your elbows up. And then bring your feet close and then just raise yourself up with your arms. And then when you're comfortable enough, you can move forward and backwards. But if not, just just go up and give yourself a little stretch. This is a move that I only started doing recently because my body only started getting comfortable enough. So I just flip all the way down until I'm on my elbows instead of my palms. And that just gives me like a little tighter stretch, if that makes sense. So now this is kind of the reverse of what I just did, because when you do that, you kind of feel a little tightness in your back. So to get rid of that, I like to do this pose. I just lift my legs up. Please, my ankles are ashy. Ignore. So I just like to lift my legs up and then try as much as possible to hold your ankles all the way down. This may not be the best way to describe it, but yeah, that's it. I actually feel really good. As you can see, I feel good. Yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.